Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. I don't know how much is left on this quest. Hopefully we can finish it tonight, but we'll see. Let's see, what the heck were we doing here? Puzzle.
Stream forth and leave.
Now this does not go all the way
Don't forget to
over.
let your friends in on the action.
Oh, so I need to get over there. I assume? Yes, okay, that opens up a way there. No. Wait, no it didn't. Oh, okay. I see where I need to go. This way.
I can hear. I hear it. A part of Nikador's divinity is sealed within this.
Okay, so we fix the sword and put it back where it goes.
The God King's courage within this sword vessel. A testament that they have never once retreated from a battle, even against the formless black tide from beyond the dense fog. They alone have raised their sword and faced the enemy head-on.
Nikador's courage! Break free from your shackles, and return to your divine body!
And over here. Okay.
Voices are starting to pour in. Here lies another fragment of Nikador's divinity.
Well, let's just fix that up, huh? Something is still missing here. Perhaps you should try using the Hand of Zagreus to... Okay. Where is it? So I need to get this and put it down here. And as long as I've got this, maneuvering this thing is... Where the heck was it? It was like... Ah, there it is. This. There's 5 of them in here? Oh, there's one. I don't remember what happens if you get all of them in like a given area, but I remember that something happens. I don't know where the other 3 would be though. Oh, hello. That's 3. And I was only going to go get the one, but then I saw the second one, and now I want to try to find the rest. Oh. That's 4. Where could number 5 be? Where, oh, where? Ah! I see it! Oh, I get treasure for it. Nice! No. Oh. So anyways, what I wanted to say was while I have this, I'm gonna lay it down here. Okay. There we go.
We shall hereby seal the God King's arm within this sword vessel. A testament that they have never plunged their divine lance into an enemy's back. Even when enemies close in from all sides, they have never conceded to evil schemes, fiercely guarding the warrior's dignity.
Nikador's honor! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body!
Okay. And then we're coming over here.
Stream forth. The gleam of old blades.
Let's put you down here. Yay, treasure! Love to see it. How do I get back down there? Oh, okay. I need to, like, go around. Okay. I see. Well, come here again. Getting pretty heavy use out of that hand. And we come around this way.
This is what exploring the cosmos
Heck
is
yeah.
all about.
Okay.
I am listening. Go on. Tell me your tale.
What? Notice the body is incomplete. Okay. I was thinking, like, do I need to use that over there? Yes, I do.
We shall hereby seal the God King's tenacity within this sword vessel. A testament that their will is unyielding in defiance against the calamity of unknown origin, no matter how powerful the Black Tide may be. Enough to corrupt the wills of other gods. They stand tall and upright in defiance of the turbulent fog, even till today.
Nikador's tenacity! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body!
And one more. which is this one over here. Acheron hungry, feed her technique points. Okay.
Divinity exists within this statue. Tell me everything that happened here.
What statue? Dude, there's nothing there. Now there is. Okay. You alright over there, Casterus? She's got this. Come on. There we go. And now I come over here and turn this back over towards that.
We shall hereby seal the God King's sacrifice within this sword vessel, a testament that their final words before sinking into dormancy were avowed to defend the world against the Black Tide. They used their own body as our city walls, keeping out and protecting us from the pervasive spread of madness. They are acutely aware that if the end times were to arrive, there would be nothing left in this world to conquer.
Nikador's sacrifice! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body!
Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Yep. Is that it? Or could...
We're now left with the final missing fragment of divinity.
Yeah.
I believe I know where it is.
Oh? You gonna clue me in on what you know?
Nice. Are we almost there?
Yes. There is just one last thing to do. No one knows when the Black Tide first appeared beyond the distant
Really?
horizon. But when it slowly encroached upon Amphorius's borders, Nikador was the first Titan to venture forth. During the battle against the Black Tide, their sanity began to slip away. In their prime, the Titan could obliterate an entire archipelago with a single slash. Yet they could not sever the root of this corruption. They battled the Black Tide by sheer will alone, but ultimately succumbed to it. Before their divinity could be completely corrupted, they removed a part of it.
Could it be?
The fragment of divinity that they stripped away. The fragment they wanted to preserve the most was reason. The Titan believed that their reason would someday respond to their calling, to return to their body, and fulfill their sacred mission.
I see. Are all these versions of you from the past?
All of these. They're...
They represent countless failed endeavors. With your help, I can finally put an end to everything.
Lord Nias, what do you intend to do?
Courage, honor, tenacity, and sacrifice.
I
They
see.
are all versions of me. Hearing the murmurs of these soul fragments has led me to a conclusion. Nikador's soul is corrupted beyond the point of salvation.
Then how do we stop them?
There is only one way to do so. The seal that binds their divinity is already broken. As long as we complete the soul forging here, Nikador will be whole once more. You will go into battle with a titan nearly at the zenith of their powers. And when that happens, the glory of slaying a god will also be presented before you.
What about you, Lord Nias?
I will return to where I came from, and become a part of Nikador's divinity once more. In all likelihood, I will also be consumed by corruption. An inevitable course of action if we hope to end this madness.
You are willing to sacrifice yourself for a future you won't get to witness.
This is my purpose. My origin. I am no mortal, and I do not fear death. Even so, will you still weep for me?
All farewells in this world are sorrowful, Lord Nias.
Well, we haven't known each other for long. I have learned much from you. In return, I'll teach you a lesson of mine before I go. Do not detest your talent, and do not abhor death. Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent because all things eventually fade to dust.
The embodiment of strife telling me about the majesty of the world. What an irony.
Civilizations only grow under strife. Humans instinctively loathe suffering. Yet suffering is the only thing that teaches them to stand unyielding and tall.
We can't put this off any longer.
She knows what it truly means to go to battle. Perhaps she can be your inspiration. If you die by my lance, then there's no need to reflect on what I said. But if you should send me to my grave, promise me that you will use my core flame to fuel a roaring blaze and continue the fight against the Black Tide.
You got it, dude.
On behalf of all the Chrysos Heirs, I promise you.
I am Nikador, the Lance of Fury, the Messenger of Turmoil, and the embodiment of strife! Remember this! I am the scar that this world needs!
Damn. Oh.
You hear that? What? They've returned!
Whoa.
Best me! Grant me an end! Infinity warrior!
Dude, that cutscene was sick.
So, this is Nikador's true form. It's incredible. Well done on them. I was prepared to fight.
end of time.
You sound exhausted, mighty.
This
God.
mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Okay, here we go.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Be of your body.
Xiao Cho's damage is pathetic.
Serenity is before me.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
God damn!
Curse of immortality. Destruction shall be your reward.
My back. It's just a tweener massage.
Doubt farewell.
Free will or what in still waters of oblivion.
This mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
It's of no consequence.
Oh, God.
Serenity is before me.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
My back.
Oh, God. Jojo! Acheron!
Promise you, Lord Nihus. Your nightmare will be over soon. Be of your body and mind.
I'll overcome the thorns. And doubt farewell.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep
Is
for
there
the
anything I
departed.
can do to get my max HP back?
It too shall fall.
Bring it extra
Okay, take care of those
once
guys.
and for all.
That's scary.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Brace yourselves. Strike and obliterate worlds.
Oh, God.
Everything in this world.
Oh, he's got 3% left.
is
We're good.
fleeting.
This mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
I'm honored by. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Serenity is before me.
Let's do it, Acheron.
Victory is at hand. Time for the final blow.
Let's go, Phainon!
Master.
Now.
Whoa. Did they open a gate to send the blast somewhere else?
No longer must one wield a sword. From here on, the world shall no longer know strife.
They pulled a Herta of the Void move.
It's finally over. Nikador's core flame.
Time passes quickly. It's been a long time since the last Titan fell. Now that the Lance of Fury is no more, we Chrysos Heirs are one step closer to the Genesis, as foretold in the prophecy.
The silence here is stifling. The city feels so unfamiliar now that its Titan is gone.
You've exchanged thousands of blows with them. Your ears are probably just not used to this peace and quiet.
What's next?
I have an agreement with the Titan. The Chrysos Heirs will take away their core flame and use it to start a bright blaze that'll illuminate our path onward.
You spoke with Nikador.
A fragment of them. Oh god, I'm having issues. One sec. They were protecting the world from something. There was something out there that sent them into madness.
Something out there? Please. I need to know what it is.
Not now, Lord Mighty. I'll tell you everything once we return to Akama.
Aglaya mentioned that someone must touch the core flame and absorb it to become its temporary receptacle. Mighty, do you...
This honor is yours. Isn't it something you've been longing for?
But you're more deserving of it. You sustained all these new wounds from fighting them.
If you have any idea how exhausting it is to fight a protracted battle...
Don't make him wait to get home any longer.
You should know that pointless arguments are the last thing I want to get into now.
Yeah.
A little back and forth wouldn't hurt much. Coming to a decision so easily makes it seem like this is not at all a life-changing undertaking, you know? Come with me then, Core Flame. The vortex of Genesis is awaiting your return.
Are you alright, Phainon?
I don't think I felt anything at all. Or rather, it felt a lot easier than I expected. I had assumed that bearing the core flame would take a lot more out of me. In any case, let's return to Akama and share news of our victory with the two demigods.
What's up, Mem? Leave friend? Return together? Aren't you coming with us, Casterus?
Go with the rest, miss. I will catch up with you later. I would like to talk to Lord Nias again. One last time.
Casterus picks up a piece of Nias's fragments.
Lord Nias. Lord Nikador.
CG.
Can you hear me? I know that your only wish right now is to rest in peace. But you are the only one with answers to my deepest doubts. So, forgive me for disturbing you. Please tell me. Do you know where Thanatos is? I must find them. The half of me that I've been deprived of since
what?
birth. I must take it back from them.
The what now?
I see. So even the Strife Titan has never seen death in the flesh. I will continue this arduous journey, even if I must travel to every corner of Amphorius. I understand. The Chrysos Heirs will fulfill the promise we made, and see your unfinished work to its end. Such a peaceful end is not befitting of you, the bringer of strife into this world. But it's a good thing it's just me here. No one else can see what you look like in the final moments of your life. Poets will still describe you as an embodiment of madness and corruption. The god of war who incinerated all of their glory. Yet, at this moment, I am willing to send you into the gentle embrace of death, to a sweet land full of blossoming flowers. Farewell, Titan.
Sometime later.
Aggie! They're back!
We completed the mission, Treeby. No broken limbs or severe injuries. Just a fiery core flame in the palm of my hand.
I can feel the core flame's warmth. Well done, Phainon. It has been far too long since Amphorius last saw the birth of a demigod. Having you take Nikador's place will surely invigorate the spirits of those in the Holy City.
I want to be honest about this. I believe Mighty is the better candidate. He was once the Crown Prince of Kremnos, after all, and much of his lifetime was spent fighting alongside Nikador. He is more worthy of the title of Strife than I am.
You have thought much about this, sweet child. But there is one thing you overlooked. The qualities you've mentioned are very likely the reasons Deimos refused this core flame. I do not doubt his strength and talents. In fact, he must have imagined himself becoming a god 1,000 times over. But he turned it down because he does not want to lead his people down the same path again. So I will ask you once more. Have you made up your mind, Phainon of Ides Elysiae?
I am ready for this. I will shoulder the burden of divinity alongside the both of you. I am willing to make the necessary sacrifices.
Very good.
This day has finally come, Snowy. You've been wanting this all along, right?
If the prophecy hadn't found me back then, I would still be roaming the world aimlessly. Right now, though, I live for the sole purpose of dedicating myself to the mission of the Chrysos Heirs.
I never once doubted your resolve. This time tomorrow, the Chrysos Heirs will gather at the Vortex of Genesis to surrender the core flame that once belonged to Nikador, the Lance of Fury. Remember, this is unlike the unchanging rites our priests perform. No one knows the true cost a mortal must pay to accept Strife's divine authority. Your road ahead is still full of uncertainty. Use this time to properly rest, Phainon.
I understand. Until tomorrow, then.
It's so peaceful, as if nothing even happened. There are others carrying the burden for them. The people of Amphorius must have extraordinary spirits to be able to enjoy their lives even in such troubled times.
They have Aglaya and Treeby to thank for that. It is because of their protection that the citizens are able to enjoy peace. Where did Mighty go?
Good question. He was exhausted, so he already went back to rest.
Our victory might not have been possible without your help. I'm sure you've heard enough words of gratitude, but it's only right that I... Right! It would be the first time I thanked you, so... Thank you for your help, Miss Mem?
What's next for us?
Aglaya will gather us at the Vortex of Genesis this time tomorrow, where we'll perform a ritual to surrender the core flame. She only mentioned the Chrysos Heirs, but if I invite you to, I'm sure she'll welcome your presence.
Cool. Is there anything we should know about this ritual?
From what Aglaya said, no one can predict what's going to happen, because each Titan's divine authority is unique. That's why I hope both of you can be there tomorrow. It'll bolster my confidence.
Aw, Phainon, buddy, we've got your back.
That's settled then. The night's all yours, but get some rest before tomorrow's ritual. I should also take this time to sort out my thoughts. I'll see you soon, my friend.
You and Dan Heng watch Phainon leave the bath. Did you pick up on that? He seems troubled. Yeah, I did. I guess it's understandable, seeing how he's about to experience something extraordinary. The Titans may only be the local gods of Amphorius, but a mortal ascending to something else altogether sounds like a lot to take in. We have a lot to think about too. You're right. So much happened in so short a time that we haven't had the time to consider our own predicament. Our car's scrap, we've lost contact with the crew, and everything beyond the sky is taboo here. I'm gonna lose my login streak. It's a pity we can't send March a message so she can help you finish your dailies. Once Phainon's ascension ritual is over, we should start working out these problems of ours. For now, though, let's just head back to the bath chamber to rest and gather ourselves. My login streak. The most important thing. This way? This way works.
Have you heard? Seems like all the rooms are full.
Okay, here we go. Let me in. Exhaustion envelops you. At this moment, no god of Amphorius could pull your gaze away from this lounge chair. Aw, are you sleepy? I can see your eyelids growing heavy. Hey, you're speaking in full sentences now. Go to sleep then if you're tired. Snoozy snooze. But isn't it always daytime in this city? How do you fall asleep like this? Wait, something seems off. Did you notice? I'll get embarrassed if you keep staring at me like that. Are there knots in my fur? Is it my ears? No, they seem fine. Look, I can even flap them. Oh. Can you move? Wow, so you can speak in full sentences. Sorry, cat just walked across my keyboard. Huh? You're right! I am speaking in full sentences now. Wowie! It feels amazing being able to speak fluently. But why do I speak in such a proper, uncutesy manner now? I mean, referring to myself in standard first person and all. Why aren't your words enunciated? Right? You noticed too? Huh, no fair. Never mind, since I'm the forgiving type. Besides, now that I'm a bit more used to it, I don't sound as bad. So, can you tell me about yourself now? I don't remember a thing about myself. My head hurts. I have a gut feeling, though. As long as we continue to collect the fragments of memories scattered across Amphorius, we'll be rewarded with something really, really good. How should I put it? Anyway, I just know that this world is very important to me. Sorry to burst your bubble, but I'm the protagonist here. Then I'll be the protagonist's bestest sidekick. So give me more screen time, alright? I think I'm getting sleepy. The light feels so nice and warm. Even my fur is toasty warm. I can fall asleep any... I'll take a break too. And she's asleep. Your consciousness sinks into dreams, and at the edge of the dreamscape you hear a whisper. Open this book. I'll be waiting for you in the past. Huh? Having learned about Castrum Kremnos' past, now drop in that strand of nameless recollection. Record Mighty Mouse's story on the empty pages. Those flame-chasing people, those forgotten stories, as I've written. Chapter 10, The Last Prince Mighty Mouse, a name bathed in blood. Among the soldiers, there was the famed city-state Kremnos, a place every warrior longed for.
There's no glory to be found in an accolade, only obtainable through slaughter.
To be crowned champion of the Kremnos Festival was an honor that only the cream of the crop could attain, blah blah blah. This is going too fast. Despite being a man of few words, news of his deeds, blah blah blah.
He managed to survive all of that?
Even the god of death turned him away.
Huh. An immortal body. Before a Sissa cup.
Arrogant amateur historian. This is pomegranate juice.
I can read this, I just can't read it out loud this fast. When the city descended into madness, this man too took to the battlefield. Chatter breaks out among the people, the man rises to leave, truth of such rumors, Patricidal Crown Prince. Flame Chaser's path has been lit. Okay. Hey, lighten up. What's got you so serious? What's with the book? I have no clue. I was deep in sleep, and the next thing I knew, I woke up here. Since you're here too, does that mean... Did our hearts connect in a dream? Exactly, that's it. How cute! It's as if we're fated to be connected. My god, Mem really is just Elf Alicia. Although I'm completely in the dark, I adore this story. They say dreams are veils cast by Orynyx. Could this be a gift from them? It appears that Titan cherishes you just as much as I do. I get it, a bedtime story. I love bedtime stories. Please, read one to me. I've got a hunch that the beautiful star we just saw is a treasure that brings stories. In our travels ahead, we're sure to encounter many more. So let's keep our eyes peeled and dive into reading together. We need to collect tons of bedtime stories. Then you can read them to me. Okay. And there's rewards! Ah! Wishful resin! Thank you. While you were having the strange dream somewhere else in Akama...
You should take this opportunity to rest, Lord Phainon. The core flame ritual is tomorrow.
Today, tomorrow, what difference does it make? It's always morning in Akama under Catholi's protection. So long as the light continues to shine this brightly, I won't be getting any sleep. Why force myself to shut my eyes when I can instead take this time to calm my mind and gather my thoughts? That counts as rest too.
Have you thought things through, then?
Not at all. Everything's a jumbled mess still. I don't even know where to start. The core flame was blazing hot in my palm in the beginning. But it has completely cooled off now. I can barely feel it. Miss Castoris, does this mean I'm a good match for Nikador?
I don't quite get how it works. But if it's going to put you at ease, then I will say yes to that.
Thank you.
Castoris, I think that was a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Or the phrase I'm looking for. Defeating the purpose of saying that?
That's the abyss in the distance. Oh, that reminds me of the question I didn't get to ask. Back in the temple with the scales of justice, when Orynyx was trying to deter us, why did you stop me, Miss Castoris?
Because I knew there must be another solution. Something more important than the fate of Amphorius. It is far too cruel and unfair to ask that of you.
You should know that I would have gone ahead if Dan Heng hadn't come up with an answer in time.
I know. We should not have hesitated then. I stopped you before I even realized it myself. It's fortunate we had the both of them there with us.
Yeah. It's a good thing we had them.
Are you still thinking about the past, Lord Phainon?
Every waking moment.
Oh?
I
What's
lied
your
to the
backstory?
two demigods just now. I told them the duty of the Chrysos Heirs is all I think about now. Do you think I managed to slip by Aglaïa's golden threads this time?
No one fools her, Lord Phainon. She merely chooses to turn a blind eye to our lies.
You're right. How foolish of me to think I got away with it. I often wonder if someone as ordinary as me can really become a hero. I thought defeating Nikador would quell the voice of doubt in my mind. But it has only grown louder.
I don't have the right words for you now, but I know you're far from ordinary, Lord Phainon. Mighty often calls you Deliverer in jest, but I don't believe he means it mockingly.
Yeah. I mean... yeah.
I should probably shut out these pointless thoughts and empty my mind until the hour of the ritual. I did that before sitting for Treeby's history exam. Who in the world could hope to go over those piles of documents and slates? I decided I was better off resigning myself to fate. That way I'd get more time to play and practice with my sword.
How did you do on the exam, then?
My score? I don't remember anymore.
Really?
All I remember is Treeby punishing me to a full week of cleaning the Chrysos Heirs' bath, and no one was allowed to help me.
So really bad, then.
So High Priest Treeby can be strict, too. Please continue with this mentality, Lord Phainon. I believe you'll be all right.
Thank you, Miss Castoris. I think I'll stay here for a little while and keep all of those unruly thoughts out. It's not like anything will come of them anyway. The sights of Ides Elysiae, my homeland, have been flashing before my eyes lately. Those Kremnoans mastered some cutting-edge technology. If only I could separate my soul from my body too. That way I'd be able to fly my soul back to the comforting fields of my homeland anytime. That's the only place I can be momentarily at peace.
Herta. Outside Amphorius, in a familiar corner of the cosmos.
An utterly adventure. Feel free to replace blank with whatever description you see fit. I bet you're as curious as I am. So, what's going to happen next? Oh, keep it together. All that excitement isn't going to get you anywhere, you know? Why don't you follow me into another tale on the other side of the cosmos? Ta-da! Recognize this place? Herta Space Station. The base of a genius and the cradle of science. Look at all these puppets! Aren't they dearly exquisite? Let's just say I've already heard many others secretly gushing. She looks so pretty on more than one occasion. If you ask me though, they barely did justice to Madame Herta's beauty. Maybe just 10%. No, not even 1% of the real deal. Now, I'm no fawner here, just stating an objective fact. Remember this scene? Oh, it evokes so much emotion in me. The esteemed Madame Herta, Genius Society number 83, asking the great Nous a question. An attempt to gain a peek into the Divinity's mysteries through them. Alright, so continuing from where we left off last time, this is where everything would begin for the genius smart enough to rewrite the history of the entire
Fourth mirror? Who exactly are you talking to?
Why, I was just ramping it up for our grand appearance, Madame Herta.
So a dramatic debut? But what are the odds of that happening? Sure, slightly plausible, if I did manage to talk to Droidhead. But guess what's the problem? They have no reaction whatsoever.
But look at this, Madame Herta. You're standing before Nous here.
Oh, that? That's a hologram. What? I can't possibly summon the real Droidhead here, can I?
Wait, what? You mean to say you've just been reciting your lines before a hologram?
Yeah, creating dramatic value. Isn't that what you're most obsessed with? Hang on, don't try, but you wouldn't even begin to imagine how difficult it is to send a message to Nous. And I went all out for it. Powering the audience system alone required me to reconfigure the energy supply of the entire space station. I had to switch it to hibernate mode before rebooting everything. Do you have any idea how much that costs?
How much? How much?
I'm not in charge of finance. Go pose that to Asta instead.
Oh, you don't know either.
I am Herta herself, the emanator of erudition, and a true blue genius. Why would I be holding the purse strings? That menial task is beneath me.
You're absolutely right, Madame Herta. The IPC should really be providing a genius like you with all that you require, so you can freely dive into any research that tickles your fancy. With that said, Herta herself, emanator of erudition and true blue genius. What do you plan to do now?
What else can I do? Identify what's malfunctioning within the audience system and fix it, of course.
Don't take offense to my candid words, Madame Herta. You may be proficient in many aspects, but is hands-on work really one of your strong suits? I humbly suggest for you to contact Steven instead.
Contact him and expose how I shelled out a bomb to send a message to Droidhead, only to screw up everything else?
All right. I get it.
Good that you do. There, that's the audience systems terminal. Come, walk with me. We'll check what's wrong with it.
Aye, ma'am. Oh, but I can't walk. I can only float.
What's with your witty remarks today?
Oh, got an idol on.
This is the audience system? Hi, it looks just like the simulated universe.
Keen observation. They share the same fundamental logic and are pretty much identical in that regard.
Ah, I see. We call this referencing and not appropriation, right?
One more stupid remark from you, and you can watch Fifth Mirror reference your role because I'm going to be dropping you as my assistant. Focus now. The audience system is divided into 3 zones: energy supply, computing, and communications. Each zone operates independently and will only be integrated via the path of erudition when the system is booted. Sending a message to Droidhead involves more intricacies than you can imagine. If routine trials and maintenance on such an elaborately sophisticated system are already as bad as squaring circles, then it's no surprise for glitches like this to crop up.
I see. So, Madame Herta, can you use your professional judgment
To tell which zone the glitch is in? Of course. All 3.
Oh god.
No sweat. They'll be up and running again after some simple technical tweaking. The 3 zones are compartmentalized, so we're going to have to troubleshoot them one at a time. Let's start with the energy supply zone. Get ready, and then we'll go over. I'm just a mirror, Madam Herta. If you're ready, then your reflection in me will also be ready to go. Brr, why is this energy supply zone so cold? I'm already frosting up. Why else? I've converted the energy core that supplies all of Herta Space Station into imaginary state and stored it in this zone. If not for the ultra-low temperature here, the space station would have long blasted off into the sky. But aren't we already in the sky? You're just a mirror? I don't need you to take on comic relief, too. Where did those things come from? Corrupted data? Reanimated systemic rust? No, not likely. It can't be the Legion's second ambush, right? Whatever. We have to get rid of them anyway. All right, stay close and try to avoid shattering to pieces.
Not a problem.
Stream 4. The gleam of old blades.
Oh, memory bubble.
And Madam Herta never fails to impress. Those things are no match for you. A piece of cake. Now that this place is cleaned up, let's set everything in order and move on to the next zone. What's this, ma'am? Looks like one of those memory bubbles. It's not worth that much attention. You'll find many more in other zones. Is that so?
I don't get to see what's on it? Ugh, fine.
What in the... How did all these disgusting bugs get in here? We're going to need out-of-this-world computing capability if we hope to meet Droid Head. If we can't churn out calculations faster than a Yottaflop's computer, then we can forget about having them notice our existence. But computers with too high a computing capability tend to attract computing stings like them. No one knows how these creatures evolved from their progenitor, the propagation. Ah, the mysteries of life. But even so, they can't compare to a talking mirror. A question on the side, Madam Herta? You have these powerful supercomputers and all. So, what are they normally programmed to calculate? Is that important? All that matters is that they work and are able to attract Droid Head's attention.
Wow.
I suggest meeting Miss Ashton for a chat when you have time.
Yeah. You seriously have no idea what goes on in your own space station.
Yeah, help me! Proof of those bugs got onto my reflective surface. Clean up after yourself. Can't you just wipe it off with your hands? Ah! Good one there. With those annoying bugs squashed, we're done fixing the computing zone too. These computers will get up to speed soon. Now we're just one final step away from requesting an audience with Droid Head. Our last stop is the communication zone? Oh? You have a good memory. Let's go see what's wrong in that zone.
Can I see what's on the
There's a
memory
memory
bubble?
bubble here too. Why are you so interested in it?
'Cause I want to know.
Okay, I'll admit it. I find them somewhat creepy.
Come on, Herta, don't you want to know what's in these random ass memory bubbles? Why are they here?
What's all this? I didn't think your puppets would be in here too, Madam Herta. Unsurprisingly, the communication zone is where a bridge for communication will be formed between Droid Head and the space station. Aggregating the path energy of the erudition, then firing a bond at the Eon. This is as good as tapping someone on the shoulder who's sure to turn back to look at you. Alas, our work is never this simple. Putting aside all that onerous legwork, a single glance from Droid Head could vaporize the entire space station if we're ill prepared.
I see. So letting the space station go into hibernation is a protective measure of sorts. To prevent it from slipping into operational overload and turning into a scrap world?
Very perceptive for a mirror.
Mirror see. And here. Mirror do. No, I neither have eyes nor ears. This dome seems to be functioning fine. These puppets are doing their job and I don't see any obvious malfunction.
Things may look fine only on the surface.
Madam Herta, behind you. Huh? What does she want?
Let me take a look. This puppet should be number 2757.
You can tell them apart?
How did you tell?
Shh! Don't distract me when I'm checking the puppet's parameters. 2757. That's strange.
What's wrong? Madam Herta?
The replica personality module is off. That can't be. This parameter is set to be enabled by default, and the utterly absurd module has also been disabled? Something's definitely wrong here. I checked a couple days ago and made sure every puppet has it switched on. The attack, anything, everything module.
No, wait. Why do you even have such presets?
Is enabled. Intruder detected.
Oh, God.
Come and help me, Mirror. Anything, everything, attack! These are mimetic remnants of the Remembrance? So they were the ones that corrupted and tampered with the settings of my puppets?
Guide you on your path.
Still waters of oblivion.
Amazing.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Egad! What a close shave! But why are these remembrance names even showing up here?
That's not the only one. Look at them. Number 7631 and number 10136 are affected too.
Can't you do a factory reset on them?
Sorry to disappoint. The Absolutely Not module has been enabled, so not even I get to bypass its permissions. Whoopsie.
What were you really trying to achieve with these creations?
Just some toys to amuse myself with. Finding the source of the corruption can wait. These puppets no longer have use now that I'm here. Take them all out. Defective goods ought to be sent back to the repair center.
I urge you to go easy on them, for the sake of the space station.
Storm's on the horizon. Stream 4.
Nothing personal, kid. Damn it. Never mind. That doesn't work.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Come on, I was trying to be funny. How dare you?
Before me.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another blood debt repaid. Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Hang on, is that why the memory bubbles have been around? Because it's the remembrance that's screwing things up?
It's bleeding. Be of your body and mind.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Again?
Moment to doubt farewell. I'll watch over you and guide you on your path.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
They're completely gathered.
She does so much damage.
Their heads.
Well, never strike someone in the face. The same goes for puppets. I'm picking up signals from more puppets somewhere further in. Let's go take a look.
A memory bubble. Tucked away this far in?
Huh. I think I know what this is about now. This is interesting. But we can leave that for later. Let's take care of the malfunctioning puppets first.
Oh, alright. It is not yet the time for these reveals, I suppose. Is the smoke coming off of this guy? I don't like that we're coming here. Not a fan of that. Why are we here?
Number 0988. The pride of my creations.
Should I even be curious?
Puppets before her were all as dull as brick walls, mundane and uninspired. I distinctly recall number 0988 being the first puppet I imbued with a magical surprise. Some other puppets that came later also got to enjoy similar privileges.
Good to know. But did anyone ask?
Fear not, Mira. You have to remember that being a genius means you're destined to solve challenge after challenge. There's no time for rest.
Can I just be on the sidelines this time? Pretty
Why?
The stench of evil. Time to cleanse the filth. The truth.
Why
burns
would you
clean.
do
Everything
this
in
to
this
me?
world. It's bleeding.
Doubt farewell.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
The thing is... oh god, what just happened with my voice? The thing is... aside from Acheron's ult, there is one character on this team who is capable of damaging the,
I'm honored by your presence.
the
Since
weakness
you're
bars,
already
the
here,
toughness bars
why
of
not
these
have a meal
things.
before you leave?
And I'm not gonna be using him to do any attacks.
It too shall fall.
Well, okay, one of these guys has fire
Allow me to
weakness,
work the root of the problem.
so that's something.
Doubt farewell.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Guess I didn't need to be worried. Acheron, go burr.
Oh, well, that was close. I almost shattered.
Don't be melodramatic. Working even a single brain cell of mine to take out foes like her is an outright waste of my smarts.
I take it we've taken care of the problems in all 3 zones? Does that mean?
Not yet. There's something else we need to deal with. It seems we've had a little tag-along all this while.
You've got quite the sharp eye, Madam Herta. Would you like us to help?
Sure. Go ahead and summon the whole team, Fourth Mirror. Considering the gravity of our endeavor, we can't allow a little thief to spoil the show. Parasite of the Remembrance. Do you truly think your atrocious disguise can outwit the keen sight of a genius like myself? Once you're reflected in my mirrors.
Oh, it's just a random
You
nobody.
can forget about escaping.
Oh dear, this is bad. Right, stay alive, and again, I can strive. Retreat into the memory zone for now. I can always regroup and try again.
Someone hasn't been paying attention. Didn't hear me, did you? For those petty tricks of yours. Do you actually think you can slip away right under my nose?
Herta. Madam Herta, wait. What do you want with me? I'll spill it all. The garden's secrets, and what they're after. Everything. Please, just spare me.
Well, is that all you've got to say while your life is at stake? That's hardly worth anything. Need a little refresher? I am Herta, Genius Society number 83, the one to unravel the mystery behind the imaginary leakage phenomenon, and key holder of the imaginary implosion pulse. Do you honestly believe I'd seek any counsel from you?
I...
Hush now. Keep quiet. This is my moment to shine, so just listen.
Whoa.
You crept in here to steal Nous's memories, didn't you? And messing with my precious audience system is just a ruse to lure me here so I can lead you to them. What a shame. You're only a step away from completing the mission assigned to you. As if. Truth is, you never stood a chance from the get-go. Think I only have Fourth Mirror following me around? Oh, then you've let your guard down. Because her siblings have long been watching your every move. Now, let me think. What kind of punishment should I subject a brazen thief like you to? Oh, I know. You garden folk have a fondness for mirrors, huh? How about letting you enjoy some quality time with your favorite object? A mirror. As for the length of your punishment, let's keep it mildly punitive. How about 100th of a lifetime? That should be enough for some serious self-reflection. Oh, cheer up. You can still do your part for this world while trapped in a mirror. For all you know, your weak path energy could just help me get droid head looking this way. Oh, I should make myself clear. When I said 100th of a lifetime, I meant my lifetime.
And she can
At long
DH, so
last,
that's basically
we can finally
forever.
be at ease now that we've nipped those problems in the bud.
This is yummy.
Oh, cut that out! Those weird noises make me seem like I've got a few screws loose. Put that little thief to sleep for now. We can decide her fate later.
Oh, sweet and venerable Madam Herta, when did your heart turn this tender?
The audience system has been rebooted. This is finally it. After all that I have done to reach you, droid head, you better not snub me. The path space. This isn't a figment of the simulated universe, but a perfectly tangible and accessible space. Right. Now's not the time to wallow in nostalgia. Droid head, will you answer me?
Hold up. Cat walking across my desk, but also... Is this... where we went during the Cocolia fight? That weird space that we went to there? I don't remember.
Herta, we picked up some voices from the space. Let me hear them. Is this binary arithmetic? Could it be droid head?
Two.
Wait. There shouldn't be a 2 in binary arithmetic.
Yeah, this isn't binary. What is
some
this?
kind of prank? Madam Herta, we're hearing those voices again. What now? What should we do? Keep your cool, second mirror. What did they say this time? Play it again for me.
What the heck?
Door locked? No, this isn't the voice of the path at all. What in the world is going on? Madam Herta, those lads outside seem to be discussing something interesting. Want to listen in on them? Third mirror, stop that nightmarish cackle. It's giving me goosebumps. Wait, did you say those lads outside? Could it be? Why don't you listen for yourself? This isn't right. I'm sure we got intruders in the lab.
Welt!
Wait! Stop! Whatever you're about to do, no, don't even think about it. Whoever you are, you better not interrupt me right now. I must continue forward. Just a few more steps and I'll be able to see Droid Head. Is something wrong, Madam Herta? No, it's nothing. I was just thinking. Madam Herta? I think you'll want to listen to the voices from beyond this space.
Oh boy.
Wait, what are they up to? Is this the Harmony? Ridiculous. Hoping to stop me with such cheap parlor tricks? Not a chance. Presumptuous fellows. Who are you to interrupt Madam Herta's experiment? Let's ignore them and keep going. We haven't seen Nous yet. Forget it, Mirror. Let's just leave. Leave? Surely you're not suggesting we stop the audience experiment right now. That's beyond all reason, ma'am. We went through so much just to get here. No, we're just one step away from making contact with the Eon themselves. Please. You know how insanely costly it is to reboot the audience system. But if I were to ignore those two intruders and continue onward, when Droid Head casts their gaze upon the space station, the blast of energy generated in that instant is sure to burn them to a crisp.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Experiments can always be repeated, but humans cannot be brought back to life. enough. Don't use that nauseatingly fawning tone on me. Looks like I have to abort this prematurely again. But mark my words, Dried Head. I will be back for you.
Madam Herta? You're finally awake.
You two? Oh, my plan is ruined. And it's all thanks to you.
Oh boy.
Your plan?
My sincerest apologies, Madam Herta. We weren't aware this was a part of your plan. The space station was in complete darkness when we arrived, so Sunday and I assumed something bad had happened. We continued further into the space station, hoping to find the cause of the blackout, and that's when we chanced upon your actual self.
How did you get in?
The door wasn't locked.
All right, fine. I am a person of reason, after all. You're not to blame for this. I am familiar with Mr. Yang at the Astral Express. But the one next to you?
Looks like Madam Herta doesn't pay much attention to cosmic news.
Please pardon my manners.
I guess not.
It is unbecoming of me to forget the most basic of courtesies amid all that has happened. My name is Sunday, and I'm just a passenger of the Express.
And this, unremarkable passenger happens to be a Harmony Pathstrider? Do you take me for a child? In any case, I don't suppose you came all the way here just to check on how the space station is doing?
Well, we were worried for a moment there, but it's good to know the space station isn't in any kind of trouble. We're here because of Amphorius, Madam Herta.
Why does that not surprise me?
Oh, something occurred to you?
No! I've told Himiko everything I know. Nothing about the world sounds right. Droidhead has cast their gaze upon numerous worlds in the past, and every one of them is etched in my mind. So how could I possibly not know about it? Perhaps those garden folks lied to you. Anyhow, I've looked up the name Amphorius in the simulated universe. Though clearly irrelevant results have already been filtered out, there's still an unbelievably long list of generated results. Something about how the Divine Amphorius team will swap out their current crest emblem for one in King Babaru's likeness in the next season. I hope that can be of some help to you.
We may as well take a look at it.
I still don't get it, though. Didn't the Astral Express already depart some time ago? Is that world so incredibly spectacular that it warrants this return trip?
Well, that's because we're caught between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, they can't get in touch with
Amphorius
us.
is indeed inextricably entwined with eons, paths, and even the erudition, we're going to need the wisdom of a genius to help us, especially now that we've seen the planet for ourselves.
Elaborate a little on this rock and a hard place you're caught between.
We've lost all contact with two indispensable companions since they entered Amphorius. And that's not all. One of our other companions is suffering from a serious and inexplicable affliction.
Well, why don't you just use our names? She knows all of us. Back to Trailblazer. Within Amphorius at the private path chamber. Good thing you're finally up, or that giant's light is going to give you a sunburn. They've been this excited for a while now. What did you feed them? Them. Okay. More like they snuck food themselves. Really now? I wouldn't do something like that. But come to think of it, I don't Remember when the last time I ate something was... Forget it. You can skip the translation. I can somehow tell that none of that chatter's meaningful. It's almost time. The Chrysos Heirs should be finishing up their preparations at the Vortex of Genesis. Let's go witness the core flames return when you're ready. Oh, I am plenty ready. Let's do it.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment.
Oh, Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world. We seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world.
Whoa.
Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
Whoa, why am I having issues? Hold up. Okay, okay. I should be good now.
Your guests are here, Phainon. We can begin the ritual now.
Lord Mighty isn't here yet.
It's fine, Miss Caceres. He spoke to me already. I told him he should be nurturing his wounds, and that he shouldn't be worrying about all this comrades once-in-a-lifetime ascension ritual stuff. So, I'm ready to begin.
Teacher, show him the way forward.
Despite the myriad dark and endless nights that have gone by, the guidance of the prophecy is nevertheless as clear and bright as the first ray of dawn. Overthrow the gods, it declared. Restore the core flames, it declared. Bear the divine authority, it declared. Forge miracles, it declared. O prophecy, forgive us for this late tribute. We, Chrysos Heirs, have striven to start the flame chase journey anew over these myriad nights. The seeds we sowed have finally yielded a good harvest. The 7th core flame needed for the miracle that once belonged to the great Lance of Fury, Nikador, shall now be returned by an elected hero of the Chrysos Heirs, an upstanding citizen, a valiant warrior, and a noble soul. Please step forward, Phainon of Ides Elysiae. Recite with us.
O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world.
Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Surrender the core flame, Chrysos Heir.
Whoa, that's blinding.
The Lance of Fury's constellation is illuminated. Why is the vortex this silent? Was it also like that in the past?
Patience, Phainon. Do not make us question this decision.
Lord Naius? I'm afraid he's not the person you know, Castorus. That is a manifestation of the prophecy, an echo of the Titan's divinity. It is here to examine the Titan's successor. Mortal, who wishes to inherit my divine authority. Your strength and character have been thoroughly tested. Yet your will wavers. If you are to inherit Nikador's relentless fight against the unspeakable Black Tide, you must accept a trial of divinity. Prove that you possess an indestructible will, and vanquish the fears deep in your heart.
Vanquish the fears in my heart. So be it. No matter what obstacles you plan to put in my way, I'm ready to overcome them. For our prophesied tomorrow, I will become the god Amphorius needs.
Come with me, Phainon of Aegis Elysiae.
In fear, you shall abandon your mortal body, and in suffering, be reborn as a god. Wait for my return, my friends.
Lord Phainon is gone?
He has stepped onto the battlefield to fight a campaign that can only be won by him alone. All we can do is wait and have faith.
What a mysterious ritual. Is there really nothing we can do but wait? I don't know about the rest of them, but I don't like to just sit by and wait for my fate to be decided.
I pray you truly are prepared, Lord Phainon.
You seem worried.
I spoke at length with Lord Phainon before. There was hesitation in his words. The manifestation of the prophecy must have seen this. It saw Lord Phainon's heart wavering. Wherever he is, whatever he is fighting, I pray he makes it through this test.
Looks like she fell asleep. Presiding over this ritual must take quite a toll.
Snowy. Will succeed.
Phainon steers his own fate. If he can conquer his fear and return as a demigod, we will be one step closer to the miracle that the prophecy promised.
And what if he fails?
That would mean his time hasn't come yet, and that there is a more arduous mission for him to see through. You must have noticed by now. Every Chrysos heir here bears a flaw of sorts. Be it the curse of immortality, or the constant erosion of their humanity, or... But not Phainon. He is a Chrysos heir without flaw, a perfect vessel for divinity. There will come a day when he leads everyone we have left, through the gates of the miracle.
Still too late, huh?
Oops, missed the party.
The constellation of the Lance of Fury is already illuminated. That must mean...
The core flame has been surrendered. The Lord Phainon's test isn't over yet. The prophecy sent an ambassador. They acknowledged Lord Phainon's strength and character, but had doubts about his strength of will. He must conquer his fear and prove himself to the prophecy.
I was right to be worried. I want to formally thank you, outsiders. Were it not for your aid, our campaign against Nikador would have been 100 times more arduous.
Isn't it nice to be polite?
Kremnoans revere strength and military might. That does not mean we lack etiquette.
Mighty, what do you mean when you said you were worried?
They don't know yet? That guy has always been tormented by his past. I may not be the right person to tell you about him, but you must know his past if you are to continue fighting alongside Phainon.
Lord Mighty, please allow me.
Very well.
Before he was chosen by the prophecy, Lord Phainon had everything taken away from him. His home, his family, his close friends. Everything he once swore to protect. He became a hollowed shell in his youth, and the blazing flames of vengeance were the only thing sustaining him. The prophecy gave him a new mission, granting him a new life as a Chrysos Heir. But which is more important to him? His new mission, or his desire for revenge?
I see.
I'm afraid only he knows. No. Perhaps he himself is still struggling to get to an answer.
I acknowledge his strength, but fear is something not even the sharpest of swords can cut through. I hope you've toughened your resolve, Deliverer. Only a will as tough as stone can shatter the darkest nightmares.
Is something wrong? Don't keep me in suspense. Come on, tell me already. What did you see?
I just wanted to get a reaction out of you. Alright, I'll tell you. This card is the Deliverer.
Deliverer? What does that mean?
The interpretation is really long. Maybe I should just skip it. All you need to know is, this card means you'll be a hero, worshipped by all. You will protect this world and save lots and lots of people from scary enemies with your sword. Do you like the sound of that?
But...
What's the matter? This is a good card.
But I don't want to be everyone's hero. I just want to stay in this village with everyone I know. Grandpa and Grandma said the outside world is full of bad people. That's why they're always at war. Who wants to save bad people like them? I can be a hero, but only our village's little hero.
Well, little hero, if the day comes for us to say goodbye to ID Silicii, could you become a deliverer then?
Do I have to leave the village?
Mm-hmm. If something like that happens, someone will have to save the world.
Then I'll...
Hmm? I'm just teasing you. Don't worry. ID Silicii is a peaceful place. Bad people won't reach us here. Are you going home already? If you're not in a hurry, should we go play with the fairies again?
Oh, fairies! Okay, I love playing with them. I'll win back the wooden sword I lost to them.
Look at how excited that got you. Let's go then. May this world never have need for a deliverer.
Oh. Oh no. Some system hours ago, aboard the Express. Pom-Pom, have you prepared our meals already?
Of course the food's ready. March isn't feeling well, so Pom-Pom has specially prepared the conductor's special bland meal that'll be easy on her stomach. Can you bring it to her, Himiko?
Gladly. Why don't we also get her
Nuh-uh! No coffee when she's already feeling unwell.
I guess you're right. Oh no. March? I'm coming in, okay? Oh, she's freezing again. To be continued. Well, shit.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Oh my god. Okay. Whoa, lots of them. That lost voyage. The Amphorius untitled statues are a prevalent sight. As for the inspiration behind these statues, they're said to be the clay figures that Kefli made at the world's creation. Blah blah blah. In front of a statue, the people of the holy city beheld a man. Phainon of Aedes Elysiae. He never spoke of his origins, only using his name to nonchalantly identify himself. The man merely responds with a breezy smile. He's a soldier.
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust.
No matter. My existence is of little consequence.
Man's hometown shrouded in secrecy. So people don't know where his home village is? It's like a legend?
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
Hang on. There was a line there that was like, maybe his real name will never be known, and I just thought, I saw this post that was like, I can't wait for Phainon to reveal that his name is Kevin Bosun Mori Kaslana. Oh my god. Oh, I am having a lot of thoughts and feelings. I don't know what to say. Casterus, what's your deal? Next to the silver-haired girl. Gotta like speed read here.
She did not go with a smile, but to me she cursed. Oh, life's end, how ugly you are. How despicable. For if death cannot be avoided, I wish it could contain beauty more plentiful. Stay alive.
does it go by so fast? Okay, Treeby, what's the deal with you guys? There's 2 of them here? In the corner of Wakama, newly arrived travelers, stops.
1, 2, 3? There's 3 identical children?
Stranger, welcome to the Holy City. We will show you the way forward.
Trebios.
High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
I don't know why it auto advances so fast. Oh wait, I can turn it off! I can turn off the auto! Oh my god. Like torches dancing in the wind, the children illuminate the alley. Why was that on? Like by default. Oh my god. They wipe away the woman's tears. Babies sleep amidst whispers. On the windowsill of those in prayer, their light footprints remain. The citizens call them the Three Pillars of Akama. Yet they simply shake their heads.
There's no need to be so somber. How about we play a game together? Guess who we are?
The 3 soared and landed in front of the townsfolk.
You're Trian.
An old man says.
We're Trinan.
Phainon is the quietest of the trio.
Are you Trinan?
A young girl asks.
Wrong. We're actually Trian.
Trian is the most spirited of the trio.
Then you must be Treeby.
A child shouts.
You're right. Good job.
Treeby is as enthusiastic as she is adorable. It matters not whether they can tell the trio apart. The most important, or of most importance, is their sincere smiles.
We will show you the path to take.
The children fly ahead, guiding the lost back to the main road. So you literally show people the right path to take?
You're lucky. You merely took a wrong turn.
The children flew before me. It was rare to see them so quiet.
However, there are many more unfortunate souls who have lost their direction in life.
There was once a dying soldier on the battlefield who wished to bid farewell to his lover in a distant city, far away. The child leaned toward the soldier and said nary a word as she listened to his final words of comfort. As for the other 2 children, they were in the city, beside a bed upon which a woman was lying in eternal rest, wailing uncontrollably. Not only do the 3 children share each other's senses, their souls are also interconnected. When one is filled with grief, the other 2 will burst into tears as well.
Perhaps we should tell you some happy tales instead.
The child wipes away her tears of reminiscence.
Our greatest talent is performing Amphorius' nursery rhymes.
But those nursery rhymes have been told over and over, that any literate child could recite them by heart.
How rude!
The child gently flicks my forehead.
You should be reflecting on the nursery rhyme author's heartfelt intentions instead.
In this lush land, by gods chosen, giants raise their glasses in a toast. People commonly see the children riding on enormous flaming torches, looking like shooting stars blazing through the holy city.
How dangerous!
An old man worriedly wishes the children to stop.
Not Trinan.
The quiet child shakes her head.
That's Trian!
The exuberant child raises her hands. Oh my god.
Stop nagging.
The mischievous child pouts.
Can't I just play with something I've created?
Every child in the world loves to play, and Trebios is no exception, really. Every child in the world is afraid of pain, yet Trebios tries to act tough, really.
Initially, there were many more of us. The others have merely gone one step ahead.
Huh? The children swore they were already adults, yet when they carelessly hit the city gate, they cried out in pain together. The tripartite prophecy is but a distant ritual, and the Chrysos War a painful dream. Echoes from the Gate of Infinity occasionally jolt her awake, and the distant travels of her identical sisters sometimes inspire uncertainty within her. A new journey only begins when the previous one comes to an end. Despite time marching forward endlessly, the children always manage to stay true to their hearts. Sorry, I'm not gonna go back and read the other ones. I'm not sure if I can. I probably can, but I'm not gonna go back and read the other ones out loud. You can, like, I mean, most of you have probably read them on your own. Akima, a city that warriors look back upon before marching toward the battlefield. The holy city, the sanctuary of all the citizens. Just as the poets of the city have sung.
The epitome of magnificence, unbounded benevolence.
And the beauty of the holy city is like Aglaia herself, dressed in finery and of noble birth. She is the dressmaster of Akima, the one who weaves with golden threads.
But there's one thing she'll never be able to achieve.
A jealous whisper can be
She
heard.
will never be able to produce something seamless.
Golden threads quiver, and a gentle wind rustles by her ear. She maintains her silence, but others fan the flames. Is that so hard? Her scissors and rulers are better than any garment maker, sculpting forms as perfect as the gods themselves.
Lady Aglaia, grace our eyes with your most elegant creation.
Ingratiating words do not sit well with me, nor do duplicitous machinations.
Her gaze flits across the stoa, equally regarding every member of the public. They used to wonder, how exactly do her eyes perceive if something is beautiful or not? As with the holy city that's perpetually bathed in light, how do people tell apart cozy mornings and frosty nights? For the weaver, the answer lies in her golden threads. Golden threads of the goddess of romance now serve as her hands and eyes. The colors of the world, intertwined with the undertones of human hearts, come flooding toward her. These golden threads are no less prideful than the master they now belong to.
As long as the thread has form, it is enough to craft seamless finery.
Be it stitched finely and tightly, or cut cleanly with a single stroke.
Hardly a challenge. None of these pose a challenge.
The rhyme rolls off like seams, like a soft sigh from lips. The one who weaves gold gazes past me, fixed on something much farther, the network of threads that entwine all between the heaven and earth. The only challenge that she relentlessly dedicates herself to is, I cannot read tonight apparently, weaving the fate of Akima into a flawless, seamless outcome. A long line stretched across the square. Merchants, shopkeepers, and even high society elite, all lined up together without distinction. At the head of the line was the path to Aglaia's abode. Is the Holy City's fashion trendsetter going to reveal her new masterpiece?
She's about to get rid of her failed pieces!
Now I see why the Holy City is free of worries. Even as the inn nears, they're still obsessed with lavish clothing.
New to Akama, a visitor from elsewhere ends up utterly bewildered at the sight. It is said that a family of priests who worship Nestia go way back with the Weaver. But her impeccable gift for weaving isn't meant to serve anyone's pursuit for pleasure. What was once a sacred duty was misunderstood by the beauty-obsessed who mistook fallen shreds for priceless treasures.
Are flawed creations really still worth the people's adoration?
The Weaver shakes her head. She seems to have forgotten something. It is precisely the flawed hero who walks ahead of the crowd, who casts a long shadow over the world, and who strides towards everlasting daylight. There are, nevertheless, people whom the Weaver is willing to sew and tailor for. Her conditions are... Okay. Beauty as sharp as a blade, and the pursuit of beauty.
Me! I want to be showered with a thunderous ovation, and lots of flowers.
A melodramatic poet speaks out.
I want to stir her emotions.
The voice of a blushing young boy.
Do I fit the bill? My sister and I are refugees from the Abyss. I want to get a pair of shoes for her.
A seated child speaks up. Next to him is a barefooted girl, staying silent with her head kept low. Unfortunately, gold threads are willful things. They are never swayed by sympathy or pity. A tense and worried look surfaces on the young child's countenance. The specks of dirt on his face brought back memories of a past encounter.
Go.
The Weaver begins.
Go to the 3 children in the city.
As messengers of Yanis, they will bring him the shoes he hopes for. I've been wondering, did you used to take breaks during your travels? I believe in a work-life balance. It seems like Amphorius's hectic days are winding down. Why not take a moment to unwind in the bath chamber? It's really relaxing. There might not be new stories for a while. Great tales take time to craft. I'll wait patiently for these enchanting tales, right here in Dreamland. You're coming back, aren't you? Thank you. Listening to you tell stories always brightens my day, even if it's not a daily treat. I'll always look forward to it. Until next time. Ooh, lot of stuff. Lot of stuff. This says something new too. This book is dedicated to... Oh. Wait, I read this one. Oh, there was like a tiny bit here that I didn't read. They are all that remains of one another, their senses intertwined, their souls in communion. I see. Oh, all the way up to E4 already? Damn, okay. Also, as long as I'm here, we're gonna... Why is it so far away? See what I can get from here. Blah, 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 blah. What are you even saying? Just let me do the thing. Quit yapping. Okay, up to E6. Got 8 more levels that I can get this patch. Ultimate's crit rate is set at 100%? Wild. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be enough for this video. I suppose next time we'll be starting to get into some of the side missions that we've got around here. I don't remember, are there... well, we'll probably want to check out these two. And also there's, like, events and stuff. Like this. Well, I'm almost done with this. But, there's... this one, too. Etc. Yeah. I'll see you all next time.